The day my older brother passed away, I believed there was nothing left to learn about him. We had spent more than 60 years side by side, sharing birthdays, holidays, family dinners, and memories that stretched across a lifetime. But everything I thought I knew changed the moment I discovered an old steel box hidden in his garage. The box was scratched, rusted, and surprisingly heavy. My name was written neatly across the lid. Inside, I found a weathered journal, a small bundle of old keys, several photographs, and an envelope with a single sentence that made my heart stop. If you're reading this, it means I kept my promise for 32 years. For as long as I could remember, my brother disappeared before sunrise every Tuesday. No matter the weather, his age, or how busy life became, he drove exactly 90 miles without fail. Whenever I asked where he was going, he would simply smile and say, "Some promises are too important to explain." Our family guessed he had a favorite fishing spot or an old friend he visited in secret. Eventually, I stopped asking, never imagining that the answer had been hidden all along. As I opened the journal, page after page revealed the truth. 32 years earlier, our father had caused a tragic car accident that devastated another family. Although it was ruled an accident, the emotional damage never left him. Before he died, he made my brother promise that the family would never be abandoned, but they must never know who was helping them. My brother honored that promise for the rest of his life. Every Tuesday, he made the 90-mile drive to a small farmhouse. Sometimes he repaired broken fences. Other times, he delivered groceries, paid medical bills anonymously, fixed equipment, or quietly left money where it would be found. He wanted them to rebuild their lives with dignity, never feeling like they owed anyone a debt. Hidden beneath the journal were letters written by the family. They didn't know his name. To them, he was simply the Tuesday man. One letter explained how anonymous financial help allowed their daughter to graduate from college. Another described how unexpected repairs saved their family farm from being lost forever. As I read each letter, I realized my brother had sacrificed vacations, promotions, and countless personal dreams to keep a promise that almost everyone else had forgotten. The following Tuesday, I drove the same road he had traveled for decades. When I arrived at the farmhouse, I introduced myself without mentioning who my brother was. The family welcomed me warmly and spoke with deep gratitude about the mysterious stranger who had quietly changed their lives. For more than 3 decades, they said he never accepted thanks. He never posed for pictures. He never revealed his identity. He simply helped and disappeared. Before leaving, I handed them the final envelope my brother had prepared before his death. Inside was the deed to a nearby piece of land he had slowly purchased over many years. Along with it was one last letter. It read, "One tragedy should never decide the future of 2 families. If my small acts helped you find hope again, then every mile I traveled was worth it." As they finished reading, none of us spoke. There were no grand speeches or dramatic moments, only tears, only gratitude, only the quiet realization that one ordinary man had spent 32 years proving that true character is revealed by the good we do when no one is watching. Today, that empty steel box sits in my office. Every Tuesday, I remember the road my brother traveled and the lives he transformed without expecting recognition. His greatest legacy was never the money he earned or the possessions he left behind. It was the kindness he practiced in silence, the responsibility he carried without complaint, and the promise he kept until his very last breath. Now, every Tuesday, I continue the journey he began, because some promises deserve to live on forever.